coverage of the NFL brings us to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. McCarthy off the play fake. Rolling to his right. And his first pass is incomplete. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months. Not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
2nd and 10. To the air with McCarthy. And that is incomplete here. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. 3rd down here. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Throwing is McCarthy. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he goes out right around the 39. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 16.
11, here we go.
Now a run. Here's the rookie from Penn State. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Tackled by Jonathan Grenard. This defense for the Vikings, they played extremely well last week in that win over
I have to admit I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
12. Stop.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Stop.
Now Allen. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here we go, here we go.
And now they will throw it with Burrow.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41.
11.
Here's Allen. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
11 MT tank. Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run with Allen. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Here we go.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
They'll try again. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there.
That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Now McCarthy. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
But no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This fielded right at the goal line.
Now a hit and a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
On play action, McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And here's Ryan Wright now
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
11. Gun. Dot.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Second and 12.
Here we go. Dot.
On the draw, here's Allen. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Caught him a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
12. It's just set. Dot.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. Now he's free at the 35. Jamar Chase.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
Touchdown number 18 on the year.
And the Bengals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. McPherson on for the point after.
And it is now 21-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield, because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here's McCarthy.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fighting him off. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
To Allen on the dump off. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11 MT, Kate.
And that's out quickly to Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as he's going to get this down to the 45-yard line.
11. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught. Touchdown. A big play there. 45 yards.
And the Bengals are able to add on to their first half lead. But it's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one might be over by halftime.
And since you've already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 23 yards the pickup there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
This is 2nd and 8. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On play action, now McCarthy. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Second and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. A handoff for Warren. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jaylen Warren, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us. And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Hot.
They stay on the ground with Allen. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Gun. Got.
Now it's Burrow.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
Let's just call it what it is.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
Take it.
2nd and 6.
11.
Now it's Burrow. Underneath to Allen. Hard running at the 15. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Burrow will throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
11.
Now a carry for Allen. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
12. Here we go. Eleven. Shot.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And his stellar campaign continues. That now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number that very few running backs have ever reached in a single NFL season. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Reeves. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they scored here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Higgins goes in motion right. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11. Stop.
Looking to throw. He's got a man, complete. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. He's going to let it go again. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Bengals have got it on cruise control. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Completes this to Addison out left. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, McCarthy. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Myles Murphy has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
And here's Ryan Wright now
as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Brown with the stick skills. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They run the draw play. Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
80 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Side.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's going to loft it. Deep right sideline. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
12, 12, 12.
Now a give, right side. Allen. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles.
Here we go.
We just saw the linebacker make that play.
11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT. Dot.
From midfield now, Burrow. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
On first down, it's Allen. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
On one, ready? 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Dot.
Burrow now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
11, 11, 11. 11 Thomas. Dot.
They'll try the left side. Allen. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Dot.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. With another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bengals just continue to roll.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. He gets it to Addison. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Now McCarthy. Being chased out left. And he'll get into the end zone Touchdown, Minnesota.
His fourth rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Vikings are able to at least get one score back.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
12.
They start the drive with a give to Allen. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Here we go.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another play. Back now in Cincinnati. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Here we go.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
11 mighty. God.
Here's Burrow. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now Burrow. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A big play there for Cincinnati. 49 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
12.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
An inside give, Brown. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big 4th quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. Myles Murphy picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy, because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And McPherson on for the extra point.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Throwing is McCarthy.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD.
Well, it's pretty rare that you see a ball game decided by this wide of a margin, and now it gets, Charles, even wider after that pick 6. They've done everything right on that sideline.
I think we can safely say that not only is the scoreboard, right, the gap big there, now everyone's just looking for stat padding, right? Do I get a chance to make a big play? Can I get a takeaway? Can I go ahead and put the ball in the end zone? That's what these guys are all talking to each other about now with a lead this big.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's McCarthy. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Daxton Hill picks it off.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now 3rd down and 7. To the air with McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw.
McCarthy. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
He finds his man, complete. It's Reeves. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
On the give, it's Warren.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw.
McCarthy.
And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Third and goal, McCarthy.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. That.
They'll try the left side. Allen. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an...
Play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a... She wanna all day. Hey, 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 hey.
It's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.
Guess who's back? Back again. She's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
cipher with a light shirt, lyrical technician, an electrician. Y'all light work, and I don't gotta play pretend. It's you I make believe, and you know I'm here to stay. Cause me, if I was to ever take a leave, it would be aspirin to break a feed. If I was to ask for Megan Thee Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at a feat? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my bag, like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bruh. Now back in the days of old me, right around the time I became ate some as a way of coping. Take the case of turned me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will put an 8-year-old indeed with a participation trophy. Yes, I have zero doubts that this whole world's bound to turn into some Girl Scouts. That censorship bureau's out. So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted. Mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed. Yeah, it's just like y'all have been like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my noggin. I'm the fight y'all get in when you debate who the best, but I'm some white. I step up to that mic, cock it then. Oh my God, attention, chicken out again. Abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my bag, like abracadabra. And for my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bro. Break it down. Sometimes I wonder what the old me'd say. If what? If he could see the way it is today, he'd probably say that everything is gay. What's my name? What's my name? So how many little kids still wanna act like me? I'm a bigger than cacti me, and that's why these words sting just like you were being attacked by bees in the coop, leaning back my seat. Open R. Kelly's favorite group, the black guy. In my Air Max 90s, white tees, walking parental advisory. My transgender cat Siamese identifies as black but acts Chinese. Like a hacky sack I treat the whole world cause I got it at my feet. Can I explain to you that even myself I'm a danger to? I hop on tracks like a kangaroo and say a few things that do the
Now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
Say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black. Designer say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Dundada, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm
Anytime I see them, I'ma need that. Believe that. They were trying to give me feedback. Tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cuz in week 6. Damn. Tell me how you really feel. Yeah. All I wanted was a couple mil. Make the city proud. Put it down for them. Come and tear it down. What are you about? Money going on trees, getting on phone, spilling, code 304. She on a 16 renegade on up, make it by your streets. No love, I'm asleep with my Porsche 911, slide through the section. Gotta show my homies I'm on now. Both souls on the ground, never sold out. What you know about this? No glitz and glamour. Now in my polo pajamas, face getting ran. Gotta watch for the camera before you get freaky. Can't let no random these sneaky and police come action. Then you never see me together with trap. Yeah, but I love it. I love it. In the ghetto, I'm a Martian. Crash landing. Stay shot. I forever be the hardest. Big time. Like the warning. Real shot. Like the Patagonia. City. Here we go. Shot. Where they at?
Don't need nobody else to go. That's all we need, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else is style, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, family, training, back on everything, you know what I'm saying? You know one day, you got a soldier like him with big style, you know what I'm saying? Off the top.
Ready.
I don't need your flowers, I'm living. First time I seen $1 million, I squinted. Broken me a pack to help me hustle. Came a long way from the project bill. Got some granny wins when she left Louisiana trying to dodge Jim Crow. But you can't escape the master stained glass windows. Got my vision from the past. I'm finna go to hell, but it don't matter, seeing heaven on earth. Could've been up on the shirt. If I ain't get my shit together, go to work. I've been hitting the licks since flip verse first. Round like witchcraft. Finally me in the darkness. Like Rembrandt. Everybody gang till you get bad.
Here we go.
It was a mismatch. You ain't never finna win that. Nah. In the ghetto, I'm a Martian. Crash landing. In the dirty apartment, stay shy. I forever be the hardest. Big time. Like the warning. Real shine. Like the Patagonia. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier.
Let's go now. Check go.
In the ghetto, I'm a Martian. Crash landing. In the dirty apartment, stay shy.
Here we go.
I forever be the hardest. Big time. Like the warning. Real shine. Like the
Let's go.
City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at?
On the dump.
Where they at?
Ready. Go. Hut. Set. Go.
Yeah.
Ready.
Wanna do is mine all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white.
Come on.
Get down, sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks. Hermes fur on my feet, I'm a leap.
Here we go.
I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back.
Okay,
We
ready.
burning up. Every time we hear me, we turning up. Every time you see me, I look like bugs. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa, I'm a dancer. You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza for my leisure. I don't do arguments in my relationships, I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this, then say something, I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this, I'm lit. I don't do two-face unless the face card on my wrist. She ate, she ate away. 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 Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop.
Let's go now. Ready? Here we go, shot. Check go.
Like damn, why I get a like and I'ma drop. The sun won't burn when it lit like hot, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, trying to avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. With the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf from the last few deals when the night check came and I still got chills to the two. They lit. Ain't even go pro, got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like go. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain, heard a lame. Trying to play up my name when I'm 23 to it, and I'm going no brain, going dumb, but these hundreds in my thumb got stank. Out here, everything come free, I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in a set of dying them streets to the boy alley hooping, I ain't riding on fleet. Got a Porsche light skin in the ceiling, got peeled, I was 20 plus young. Got a real young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late, but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't getting your sign. True for that mind, hurt, but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like he Tony out grind, throw a 20 on 9. How you living on spine? Bro, better off dying. Got nerve, bro, need to get a bird. And I'ma get it off first, find a way you ain't surf. Looking all hurt, funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse. Woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep. Everything I want in my reach, I'ma run it off tops. Wonder where I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Nothing with the chick on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back in. Number one stunner, but the level more. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 and a so silly. When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up, I'ma have some stash. Now you in a broad purse, but you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little rat. Living out his backpack, need to get it back. Got a grade double R and you need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang. Where you all on my when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but it's get burned. Cause your boy got spit when the light got turned. Got a dog crack when the boy won't learn. Big wrapped up shorty when the block gets shurned. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. And I love my but I ain't them nerd like damn why pie get like yarn.
One in a million. All right now.
I can show you that underground music, riding in the good, not used, tighten up, good groove. I approve, I bet, I stamped and approved. Straight underground, make all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with the wish list. They come with the wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with the wish list. They come with the wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted me and money white. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted but her best friend is going around the way. I started hearing about her type. Always with the ball players, that's the one she like. She got it done and I guess they look alright. They call her princess, but she down in every in and out of here trying to be a rapper. She won't get the W. I start off when I see him. I know it's gonna get worse when I start. Coliseum.
Let's go now.
I just call it how I see him. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be careful while you touring. You need a pretty girl, but her intentions ain't the purest. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with the wish list. They come with the wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with the wish list. They come with the wish list.
Hey, second phone buzzing
and just delete the other number. Yeah, cruising at 103 till I seen them team that went the ruckus. She was peeking out the cover. She said she be way too notice. Grew up down the street, my uncles up her brothers. I said, jumping back, been lit. You at? She was just running, Emma Smith, right back. Got a nigga, rubbing it, just caught up. Then she got me playing down, painting nails, calling me sound like the heads of the way I be chasing. You know she got them brands of them. I'm in Miami, so know the brands of them. I called her door back with the 50, she wanted the. She said, about to make me dance with his air. She said, hood is on, but she in a condo that her buddy own. Payment good, if she good as gone, boy, you should've known. Calling me up on 50 phones, foot on all these. Never let them keep me on my tippy toes. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish.
Do what I should, man. Point, babe. Do what I could, man. Point, babe. Do what I should, man. Point, babe. Do what I could, man. Point, babe. Do what I should, man. Point, babe. Do what I could, man. Point, babe. Do what I should, man. Point, babe. Let's go now. Shut up. Here we go, Shaq.
Shine a light, shine.
Every day cannot stay the same.
Go.
Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow and everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr? Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want a doula.
Ready?
I ain't seen real problems since seen nothing. I ain't seen real problems since tripping off grades. They just be making up different reasons for my I pick it up to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight, cause ain't no so for this money to stay, like what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I've been sitting there pitching this for a reason to cry, so I'ma say I love you, but keep it living my heart, cause I can never really want you unless it's money or prize, so when I say I really love you, like I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sick one. Another bag, another season, another script, another feeling, boy, gotta get it up, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no rubber. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, got a bump with it ain't not fun. Oh, can I drop your bag, sass? I've been here from the start. A little snap bag, homie, with a plug in his heart. Put these bloody trump cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. There ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. You know I'ma say, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me cause he know on the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chump, at least I know I'm up, boy, thump. Like my name is Jumper, up a pump, pump. Boy, I bump in that Billy Sean, he ain't know him, he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause.
Okay, break!
Sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find yourself again. Welcome back, my lady. Yeah. One for the money, one for the homies. I move with respect. I don't need nothing on me. The Father may wait for me. Feel just like Bronny. I got my little belly, my blessings. They on me. They rain. Yeah, you see how I'm this sound like he drumming. I reach on my goals like my nephew be dope. Back on the rims, riding on rims. Came in on back to that. I came back to back. That ripping no Cadillac. Feel like a Cadillac. Nothing but class. It's never been average. Never been on. Averix on me. I'm tougher than homie Javante. The fight is my mantra. I want it. I will. Get you a wheel. They carry it. We fighting a lead. My is all. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag. I'm done. My bag on God. Back in my duffel, don't fear no opponent. You know I'm gon' hustle like rubber band on it. Counting my blessings, I'm laughing like Jonah. You don't wish me well, I guess you don't know me. Got all these like Malcolm and Sadie. That's word to my mama, tatted on my body. My left arm, they ain't left arm, they still doing harm. Bodies on bodies, cried over Malcolm, I cried over Dolphin. I'm crying for Nipsey, been feeling like Lauren. Carried the cross, got the sun in my eyes. Groom for this, I ain't meant to be no bride. I'm married, but I know you still feel obliged. Bounce on these. I'm back.
I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God.
Yeah. I came through the rain and I came through the thunder. I pushed through the pain. I'm laughing at summer. My hair was way hotter. I feel like a starter. Escape with my truth. I came back like Nirvana. Throat is all rocky. It's nothing I real. Go back to back, baby. Can't no one here see us. Stomach it all tied. Look like a Leah. Went back and forth and back just like a cornerback. Yeah. You got veins. I respect whole veins. Tell them get low, man. Just flying high. I gave them low, man. Super the color the whip. Culinary on my wrist. Cooking you. I ain't forgot what you did. State of it all eventually falls. Frequency, this is the ship, I'm home.
I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God. I'm back in my bag. I'm back in my bag on God.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in France. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. No on, son, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come from free.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat.